Do you believe in vampires? Some people say that they're real and that they walk amongst us today. Today I'm in Lambertville to check out Vampa, the Vampire Paranormal Museum. Now, this is a museum dedicated to art and artifacts related to vampires. It's going to be amazing, so let's go. Right inside this antique shop is a doorway into the beyond. Let's go see. So I haven't gotten to the museum yet, but just look at all this amazingness right here. You know, if I had the money for it, I would take this home. Alright, up the steps we go. And here we go. The Count himself. Just look at this place. I'm gonna start over here. Looks like we got all kinds of stakes and hammers. All kinds of them, very ornate. You know, you would think if you're killing a vampire, you'd want something just quick and simple. But all these are very beautiful. And over here, we have an entire kit of various vampire killing implements. Looks like we got some stakes and things down here. A picture of the Last Supper. All kinds of things vampires don't like. Now this one's really cool. It looks like it's got little jars of dried garlic here. And down here some holy water. How cool is that? All these different stakes. Let's take a close look at this kit. Looks like it's got some sort of well, that's a hammer. Down here we got a little Bible. Looks like some herbs and things that vampires don't like. So now this kit was owned by an actor who portrayed Dracula in a Spanish version of the movie. It's a pretty cool looking kit right there. So now we have this, which is a really big stake, I guess, for killing really big vampires. So now all the stakes and crosses in this kit are from Santorini, Greece, which according to the panel here is a hotspot of vampire activity. I guess be careful next time you go on vacation there. Right here we have more stakes and weapons. All kinds of sharp, dangerous objects. I guess you need one if you're going against a vampire. Right over here, we have another really amazing looking kit. Look at that hammer. A whole bunch of really ornate crucifixes. And up here we have this really intense painting. I guess this is a depiction of a scene from the Inferno. So here we have another really incredible looking kit. Down here it looks like we got some salt and some garlic. You know, I guess if you're fighting a vampire, you don't really need all the sharp stuff. You can just, you know, take stuff out of your spice cabinet and throw it at them. Now along here we have all kinds of stake and hammer sets. And on this wall, we have more of the really big ones. It really scares me that you would need something this long for a vampire. This one's particularly cool. You got an image of St. George slaying the dragon on top of it. Look at this cabinet. I mean, it's full of stakes and other weapons, but just the art on it, how ornate it is. Like we have these little devil statues here on it. Looks like we got Lady Crying Blood. Up here you have these griffins. That's just amazing. Let's take a look at that. Wow. Looking at this one, we got all kinds of sharp objects, all kinds of pointy sticks, knives, swords, things like that. You know, I'm almost more scared of the people wielding these weapons than I am the vampires. I almost feel bad for the vampires if you got people coming at you with things like that and things like that. Yikes. Walking through this place, I feel like I'm walking into a torture chamber. So this right here is a whole vampire hunting desk. You got stakes, got a big Bible. Right there you got a big old hammer to crush vampire heads with. Down here, looks like you got all kinds of garlic and salts and things that the vampires don't like. Oh, look at these. These are binoculars. Pretty cool. Got a big old cleaver for cutting off a vampire's head. Down below here, got an even bigger cleaver. Yikes. Here we got a whole trunk full of vampire killing stuff. This almost looks like you could be doing yard work with it. Wow. Right here we got a vampire killing fork and a big old vampire killing saw. And here we got a vampire killing spear. You know, I think a spear probably be the best thing to use against a vampire. It seems to make the most sense. It's like you want to stab them, but you want to keep your distance from them. Right here we have a vampire reliquary. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but it looks like we got all kinds more vampire killing tools. We got a chopper, got a knife. Really cool stuff. Check this out. This is a vampire killing mace. Down here, got more vampire killing weapons. Got another one of these vampire killing trunks. I guess when you're out hunting the undead, it's good to have all your stuff in one place ready to go. Here we see a whole rack full of swords and crossbows. Just everything you could possibly need to go to battle against Dracula and his minions. And just everything here is just very ornate and very beautiful. Just all this carved wood. It's all just really cool stuff. Let's move on to the next room. Looks like we got another big trunk full of weapons. Killing them nasty vampires. Just more and more stakes and hammers, sharp objects, stuff for killing vampires. Look at these. Look at that little trumpeter guy on that. That's so cool. I guess these are meant for cutting the head off a vampire. And this is a vampire hunting impaler. You know, I thought it was the vampires who do the impaling. I guess not. This is some kind of death frisbee sort of thing. Pretty crazy. And right up here you have this double-sided blade, so you can attack those vampires like your Darth Maul. It's another really cool vampire hunting kit. And these stakes all have little figures on the top of them, little religious icons, I guess. This one's got some kind of little bird monster on it. And just look at that dragon. Right in this kit, down in the bottom, you got a big old vampire killing sickle. Some more garlic and salt. This one you got axes and saws and all kinds of sharp stuff. Looks like that's the Last Supper. Looks like we got some signed photos from some of the Christopher Lee Dracula movies. Pretty cool. Get the Avenging Angel with a flaming sword. More stuff from your spice rack. And we have these two Egyptian figures here, Enkil and Akasha, who according to Egyptian legend were the first vampires. That's pretty neat. If you're looking for a new centerpiece for your house, consider getting a vampire hunting stake rack. So the items in this case were owned by the actor Jack Palance. You can kill your vampires with this happy little guy here. I hope you don't have to fight a vampire this big. This one's got a really cool griffin on it. Is that a griffin or a gargoyle? I don't know. It's cool. I know that. Those are some big stakes in there. So now this is really cool. This is an extremely rare chair, and used for strapping people down and committing exorcisms. That's really creepy. It's cool though. Alright, right here we have one big closet full of nope. Oh, and in this room we have a collection of all kinds of really cool artistic Ouija boards. I like Ouija boards. I know they scare some people, but I just think they're cool. And And this is, I believe, what's called a hate god. It's sort of an idol you put nails into and use it to put a curse on someone you have a problem with. Right here, we got a statue of the big man himself, Lucifer, the devil. And here we see different types of vampire-styled art. This is a chess game against the devil. We got some spooky paintings. We have this big old skeleton. So just look at this thing. This is a rocking chair. And what's really cool about this is this was once owned by Vincent Price himself. And it's just incredible. I don't even really know what to say. Look at this devilish little guy here. Just all kinds of spooky art right here. You have the grim visage of death. And in this room, we got a tribute to the good guys. Wow, so that place was incredible. All kinds of cool stuff, real spooky, real cool. Come to Lambertville and go to that place. It's called Vampa, Vampire and Paranormal Museum. It's on the second floor of the People's Antique Store. Great place, I highly recommend it. Real cheap to get in, good time. My name is Ray, my channel is Ray Out There. If you like this video, please subscribe to join me on my adventures in the future. Thank you for watching.